One of the big additions in Pokémon Sun and Moon are the Z crystals, which are necessary in order to use the brand new Z moves. And while many are handed out over the course of the game, others are a bit more hidden. So we're here to guide you to every Z crystal location. Keep in mind that we'll be organizing this based on the order in your item bag rather than when they're obtained. It should also be noted that a Munchlax with the Normalium Z crystal can be downloaded through the mystery gift right now, albeit for a limited time. With all that said, let's get started. First up is the Normalium Z. This is automatically received once you clear Ilima's trial and defeat the totem Pokemon of Verdant Cavern. Likewise, Firium Z is obtained by clearing Kyuve's trial on Wela Volcano. And the Waterium Z is given by Lana after completing her trial in Brooklet Hill. Next up is Electrium Z, which is handed over by Sophocles after finishing his trial at the Hokulani Observatory. And then there's Mallow's trial in Lush Jungle. Completing it will reward you with the Grassium Z. The Icium Z is not obtained through a trial. Rather, you can find it in the caves of Mount Lanakila. Follow the path to the right to eventually come across the crystal's pedestal and take the Z crystal. The Fightinium Z is given to you by Hala after defeating the Kahuna's Grand Trial on Melee Melee Island. Continuing on, the Poisonium Z is handed over by Plumeria on Pony Island after defeating the Team Skullgrunts, barring your entrance to the vast Pony Canyon. Soon after, you'll take on Hapu's Grand Trial. Defeating her will reward you with the Groundium Z. In order to find the Flyinium Z, return to 10 Carat Hill on Melee Melee Island once you have the Machamp Poke Ride. Use the Pokemon to push aside the giant block in the cave just before the exit. Follow the new path up and eventually you'll discover the pedestal holding the Z crystal. Another hidden Z crystal can be found in Haina Desert, which becomes available after you complete Acerola's trial. The desert's layout changes each day, but with enough exploration you'll come across the pedestal containing the Psychium Z. Next, make sure not to miss the Buginium Z that can be found in the nearby chest after defeating Guzma in the Po Town Mansion. Continuing on, you'll obtain the Rockium Z automatically after defeating Olivia's Grand Trial near Akala Island's Ruins of Life. Likewise, the Ghostium Z is given by Acerola outside the abandoned Thrifty Megamart after completing her trial. The Dragonium Z is found after making your way through the vast Pony Canyon. Completing the trial there and defeating the totem Pokemon will allow you to take the Z crystal from the pedestal. Next up is the Darkinium Z, which is given to you by Nanu in Mali City after defeating his Grand Trial. Soon after obtaining Sophocles' Z crystal, Mullane will hand over the Steelium Z, making it more of a 2-for-1 deal. As you travel through the vast Pony Canyon, you'll come across Mina. As a token of your meeting, she will give you the Firium Z. The Pikachu-specific Pikinium Z can be found on Akala Island at the far end of Koni Koni City. There you'll find a girl with 3 Pikachu. Talk to her to receive the Z Crystal. She will also teach your Pikachu Volt Tackle so that it can use the Z move. After you defeat Guzma in the Mali Garden, Professor Kukui will hand over your starter Pokemon Z Crystal. And once you've completed the main storyline, Hal will arrive at your door to hand over the Z Crystals for the 2 starters you didn't choose. Like many other crystals, the Tapunium Z can't be missed and is given after catching Tapu Koko during the epilogue. Then there's the Aloraichuium Z. Go to the Seafolk village on Pony Island and talk to the right woman in the Steelix boat once you have a Raichu. She will then give you the crystal. Finally, there's Eevium Z. In order to get it, visit the Thrifty Megamart in Royal Avenue on Akala Island once you've completed the main story. Talk to the veteran trainer at the register and he will reminisce about the old days. He then asks you to battle 8 different Eevee evolution trainers around Alola and provides hints to where they are. The Vaporeon trainer is the old woman on the 3rd floor of the trainer school on Mele Mele Island. The Flareon trainer is the janitor standing near the back of the Tidesong Hotel on Akala Island. The Jolteon trainer is the old woman sitting near the TV in the Mali Community Center on Ula Ula Island. The Espeon trainer is the janitor sitting near the TV in the geothermal power plant on Ula Ula Island. The Umbreon trainer is the old man in the back row of graves in the Hau'oli Cemetery on Mele Mele Island. The Glaceon trainer is the old woman in the far left house in Iki Town on Mele Mele Island. The Leafeon trainer is the swimmer under the umbrella at the far corner of Hano Beach on Akala Island. The Sylveon trainer is the preschooler in the Steelix boat of Seafolk Village on Pony Island. Once they've all been defeated, return to the veteran at the Megamart and defeat his Eevee. After that, he'll hand over the Eevium Z, and you'll have collected every Z Crystal. Thanks for watching, and of course stay tuned to GameXplain for more on Pokemon and other things gaming.